And I'm back. For some of you, you probably didn't realize that I was gone. For the last couple of weeks, I have been busy on a work trip recording pretty important B-roll for the channel, which has meant pre-recorded stuff has gone out, and now it's time to take a look at some industry developments that I found fascinating across those weeks. And why not begin with Emirates' first A350-900 at the end of last month completing its maiden flight, and therefore really launching that testing process to prepare for eventual delivery. The Dubai-based carrier is set to take on the A350 to alleviate pressure on existing aircraft and also help grow its operations. It is very much viewed as a game-changing wide-body, but you'd definitely make the argument that when is a new aircraft arrival not considered that? Furthermore, Emirates is hoping to leverage the capabilities of this aircraft to reach smaller markets that are not, say, accessible with types such as the A380. Sometimes I say we forget that the A380's sheer size and just in general operating nature means it can't reach every airport in the world. And on top of that, in Emirates' case, not every airport has enough demand to take on an aircraft like the A380. While they have the Boeing 777, it is good to have something a little bit more modest, and Emirates is certainly realizing that with the introduction of the twin-engine Airbus widebody. They believe that the first unit will arrive this month. However, several delays in acquisition efforts have already followed, and this is as Airbus battles their own supply chain issues and more. Something that is incredibly frustrating for Emirates to have to deal with, and they've been very public about their displeasure, but it's something they also can't necessarily maneuver all that much. Once first delivery occurs, it will pave the way for other A350 deliveries to take place, with the airline expecting 10 units to be operational by the end of March 2025. Locations such as Colombo, Lyon, Mumbai, Muscat, and several others have all been outlined as those that are going to be slated to receiving the 350, with staggered deployment dates based on those deliveries. I did briefly mention that the first unit being delivered will pave the way for more aircraft, but the thing is, due to relevant aircraft delays being witnessed, Emirates really can't guarantee that the initial 10 batch of units will arrive on time as intended, so therefore the launch date for certain routes would probably have an asterisk next to it. These first 10 units I speak of will arrive in a 3-class configuration. Now, Emirates says that this is optimal for short to medium haul flying, with the remaining aircraft still a little bit uncertain with regard to the Dubai-based carrier's direction. It does have a solid commitment to the A350 series, and that was enhanced at the end of 2023 when the airline announced another substantial order for the wide-body type. It was revealed, you may recall, at the Dubai Air Show, where 15 additional A350-900s were ordered, with a list price value indicating the contract was worth some USD 6 billion. Thanks to the purchase, Emirates' total commitment has reached some 65 units. So therefore, this is a type that will play a very big role in the company's long-term future, and generally help diversification of the aircraft they are flying, but in a positive manner. The A350 is part of fundamentally a new era for the airline, which will see it move away from just primarily flying the 777 and A380. You may recall back in the day, Emirates actually had a large array of aircraft types and streamlined that down. It's now hoping for diversification, but in a positive manner with efficient planes. These aircraft I touched on that are currently still operational, while fantastic, have arguably limited Emirates' ability to serve certain markets, and they're excited for that to change. Appreciate your patience very much as I get back into the swing of things. This is actually the first time I've recorded in 2 weeks, so I should feel fresh, but honestly, just exhausted at the moment. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.
And we'll fly.